Right. I wonder, we've heard the story that that's one of the reasons that Vince McMahon and Shane McMahon, for that matter, were so enamored with the idea of Kevin Nash coming over, because this is very much the steroid era. Everyone's paying attention. It feels like there's a big magnifying glass on what we're doing. So here's this big guy who's just naturally a big guy, and they can get excited about that. I wonder if that was part of their plan with you too, because you weren't a giant like Andre or the Ultimate Warrior or Hogan, but you did present, a main event opportunity without being 6'5". Does that make sense?
Yeah. Repeat what you said. Start that sentence again. Or you broke up for a minute.
Well, I'm just curious about Zahorian and all the drama that all of that brought. If Vince felt like bringing you in as a top guy was a step in the right direction, because you were not necessarily, the biggest bodybuilder in the ring.
Um, I never thought of it like that. That could be a reason. I like to think it's because I had the ability, but I don't know.
Of course. No, of course.
Yeah. But what would you say about Nash though? You said nothing about Nash.
Well, I just know that that was one of the things that they were excited about, is here's a guy who is a 7-footer, who's a big guy and natural at the time.
Yeah.
And that represented a departure from, the, as Ultimate Warrior was often referred to by Dave Meltzer, the anabolic warrior. Well, Kevin Nash didn't present that way, if that makes sense.
No, Kevin Nash, not at all. Kevin's just a big guy.
Yes. Yes.
I mean, Kevin Nash played Division I basketball at Tennessee. It's a fucking hell of an athlete. I mean, he had knee issues, but that's just wear and tear on a 7-foot guy that, I think at times Kevin's weighed 300 pounds, but Kevin's just an avid trainer and a big guy. I never thought of Kevin Nash as being associated with steroids at all. Ultimate Warrior, obviously. I mean, the list, I don't even need to mention the names. You know who they are.
Oh, of course. Yeah, we all do.
And that's not even my, that's not even stuff I like to comment on. But I mean, that's that was a way of life, not just in wrestling. It was a way of life in sports, period. Everybody was looking for the advantage. And for us, I don't look at it so much as it enhanced anybody's skill. It just gave everybody an edge in their appearance. And I've never looked good. So, I mean, I was average at best, but I feel like I had a lot of skill and I could talk.
Well, to say the least.